I'm going to put these recaps in front of the video, but these recaps are post editing. I've already, watched the video, and I got two things for today. If you're going to trade out of the money 0 DTE contracts, you need to take the profit as early as you possibly can. Out of the money contracts are typically, let's say the stock price is at $10 and you're buying a call or put $2 to $3 away from it. So if it's at $10, you're buying a $13 call. If it's at $10 and you think it's going to go down, you're buying a $7 put. You need to exit those contracts as early as possible because you're going to be fighting against theta. Theta is time decay. Secondly, you need to not exit your trade until the market tells you to exit your trade. And what that means is that if you're saying, I'm getting in for these puts, do not exit your trade until you break a high. Why are you exiting your trade if you're still making lows? I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the commentary on this video. Basically the live trading. I did cut out a lot of stuff. I wasn't saying anything worth keeping in the video, but I'm not trying to teach you. I'm just showing the progress, the thought process, constantly learning, constantly trying to get better. We are trading SPY. We're trading 0 DTEs. We're in a very tricky spot right here. Daily, looking like we could be falling, but we are at like this decent support line. If we go down to the hour, same area, that support line is, we're kind of in that support range. We kind of right below it. So we need to see what happens in this area right here. We just started a new hour candle. We got the 15 here. 15 looks decent. It's a nice bullish movement. But the thing that scares me is that we had some bullish movement. It looks better on the 5. We had bullish movement with no higher low. We just bounced right off of a support. And there's no indication here of like, hey, we're going bullish. We kind of just bounced off of the support and now we stuck in this, not breaking this high here. So if we don't consistently make higher highs, higher lows, then how are we supposed to know if we're going up? If we keep resisting this area, then this is a resistance line that we got to respect. So I'm thinking if we break this area, the 673, I'm thinking our next area of support would be potentially, I think we would break out of this, and our next stoppage would be like 670 in this range right here. It'll be a couple buyers here, but then it'll be like right here, 670, 668. So we're just trying to see how we could play this out. We're gonna do it live. If we break with, because now you could look at it and say, okay, well, this is a higher low right here. So if we break this, we'll go in for calls and we'll probably go up to like 678. But if we don't, we'll probably lean towards the puts. If we start to get weak, we'll lean towards the puts. If we break this, we're going to go ahead and get in for puts because it's going to support that bearish movement. If we can break it, pretty much we want to hold, but what does it look like on the 1 minute? Yeah. So we want to break 674.11. We break that, which it looks like we're going to break it. Part of me wants to be like, all right, just hop in the puts. Part of me wants to be like, just hop in the calls. But you got to wait until you see something. You got to see some type of action before you can be like, all right, I'm going to hop into the calls or the puts. So this kind of confirms my bias to the downside of, hey, we might be getting weak here, but we got to hold this. If we don't hold it, it's no good. We still low-key making lower highs until we break this. Like if we break this, okay, I got confirmation. I could at least hold it down here, and then we will react to what happens down here. And then here would be basically my resistance. So if it goes above this, my stop loss, I'm out, I'm gone. But if we break this low here, if we don't break this low here, we're just slowly making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. We're in the 670 puts, and we're gonna be patient. Now, because we're so far out the money, we're not waiting for forever to sell this contract. We just need 20 to 40% on this contract because we're so far out of the money, right? Now we're gonna go down to the 5 minute, we're gonna look. So we broke that. So now we're gonna see what happens in this area. So now this, if we bounce off of this area, now we're gonna come back and see what happens in this area. So we're hoping that we can continue to fall down to 673 and break that, but you never know, right? Because technically we're still making higher lows, but we have broke the bullish movement that we had moving forward. This low right here breaks that bullish movement. If it makes a bullish indication, we got to get out, because this is a bearish indication because we broke this low, which if you look at it on this right here, this was a support that we were constantly holding. Like you can see here, you can see here, you can see here. And sometimes supports were resistance turned into supports. That's what makes them kind of stronger. So since we broke that, we're hoping to get down here. And then if we break these, which is 673.11, then we should see some good action to the downside. But you never know, because like I said, we're still making higher lows on this trend. But when we go down to a higher time frame, potentially this could explode up, but then also it could come down. And then we go on the daily, and the daily's kind of looking chopped. We're at this support kind of, but we kind of broke it. So it's like we're like teetering, in my opinion. But if we do break this and start falling, I don't think we stop until about 668. Our contract is, we are currently up 11%. And it looks like we have, I don't want to say this, but we're pushing, and buyers are trying to hold, but the sellers are seeing something, right? I don't like this candle formation. I really don't like the way that this is formulating. I prefer for us to break this right here and we be happy campers. Like, we just need a large push to the downside. Contract is currently up 23%, 26%, and we're breaking. Hopefully we could just break. Break. All right, what is our contract up? 26%. So we're basically, you want to see what is it going to do in this area. If we break through this area and we keep falling, ideally you want to hold this trade until it's done trading, until it's done doing what it's doing, right? But you don't have to. That's totally up to you. Like, it's all up to you. But try not to look at the dollar amounts and look at the percentage amounts, and just look like, if we break this, where's our next support going to be? Where are we going to stop falling? And once you start seeing action of, hey, price is stopping to fall right here, that's when you want to get out. Worst case scenario, if you have to get out at break even and you missed your mark, okay, it's a learning experience. Or you could just say, hey, I'm just going to take my 20, take my 40, take my 50, whatever it is, and you leave it. Still up 34% on our contract right now. But I'm also not trying to be too greedy, but a lot of times I get out of my trades too early. I don't really love how that candle closed. Yeah, this is where it get wicked. You're not out of this trade until 675. So you just have to be patient. There's always going to be some discrepancy, especially like trading something like SPY, where any support, bro, is going to push it up. Any support. But to me, how I look at it is, look at how many wicks it took for it to break out of this. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wicks. That's 25 minutes for it to break out of here. So, and then for it to fall, it just took to tap this. We just needed to get up here, tap it, and it dropped. It just instantly melted. Here, get up here, tap it, melt, tap, melt. And this is one candle. So there's, it looks wicked, but like, if you know what you're seeing, then just kind of keep thugging it out, bro. 15 minute is looking okay. We just cannot have it close with the higher low. We needed to close down here, preferably a lower low. But we still got 8 minutes, so we still got 2 candles left. The hour is still looking cool, no big problem there. If we get a big push, then the hour kind of look like, hey, I don't know what we're gonna do here, bro. I don't know. But We're gonna thug it out. We're gonna see what it is. Stop this, brother. Stop this. Just melt. Just go ahead. I imagine candle sounds. If all the candles are falling and then they were making a noise. That's the price of the. That's the price of them falling. Come on. See, this is good work. We need to close though, because see, that's not good, bro. That's so wicked. And they're holding it and they're waiting for that volume to come in at like 10:30, bro. I like trading at this time because when I trade at like market open, bro, I be getting cooked. Like, I feel like I can maneuver through the market way better at like 10 o'clock. I'm on the West Coast too, so like it's like that lunchtime period for people on the East Coast and all that kind of stuff. I feel like I can maneuver through the market way better. But in the morning, bro, I be getting slammed on my neck, bro. Just because it's just like it's so erratic. Like, price movement is so erratic. For me personally, but here I feel like I can navigate better. This one candle changed the whole trajectory of the trade, and it wasn't even real. This was so fake right here, bro. Because we literally were like, it was like 1 second left in the candle, and they boop. But yeah, that changed the whole trajectory of the trade. This one candle. All right, now watch this. Look at this hour candle. Now it looks all juicy. We look like we were about to fall. Now it look all juicy. Now I want to destroy myself in GTA, bro. Like, all right, now we're just this volume. What time is it? 10:01, bro. This volume's finna be freaking wicked. All we need is one big melt, brother. But yeah, take your profit, bro. Don't sit here and like, you can let a trade play out for a little bit longer, but like here you could take partials. That would have been partials. You were up 30%. Cool. You feel me? Like, you put 1,000 out, you just made 300. Feel me? Put $100 out, you just made $30. Like, cool. It's setting up for the same shit. You make a high, new low, and then you break this high, right? Which we just did. All right, Mel, come on, bro. Setting up same way. Look, I promise you. Here, boom. That's here. New high. Here, boom. New high. Right there. After the high, you make a low. High, you made a new low, but not a new low here. You made a new low in your previous high. Boom. You push up. Okay, we might break this high. No, we're not. We're gonna melt all the way below and fall all the way down to 640. No, I'm kidding. Not that low, bro, but for real though. Here's the new setup now. So we made a high, lower high. But can we break this low? We have to break this low. If we don't break this low here, it's just another like bullish indication, because boom, boom, and then it'll be boom. We need it. Well, I'm saying like support. We need to break the support so we can just be like, all right, this is a bearish movement now. Because if it's still lower highs, then we're still trending upwards. And in theory, bro, the stock is still trending upward on a daily, bro. Like, we're still trending up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we literally have basically all the way down to 653 to break this trend. Buyers are still in the market because right now my contract is still down 38%. So the buyers still have confidence until we break that support. And because we're out of the money right now and it's 10-12, we also have to be aware of our contract, our theta. So when you buying 0 DTEs, you have to be aware of your theta, because if you're not, you're going to you're going to have no value in your contract. So we need a nice movement, and we're going to have to take as much value as we can out of this contract, because we're losing time. Like, we're fighting against time and we're fighting against price. So once we start to get into profit, we have to start thinking like, okay, is this trade going to come all the way down to, because my break even is 669? Probably not. We're probably not going to reach 669 in the market today, because there's so much strength in the buyers. They're holding these support lines. So I have to start thinking like, all right, once I start to get some more momentum in this contract, I need to start thinking about taking some profit. maybe today's not 100% day. That's fine. Can we get 10? Can we get 20? Can we get 15%? You know what I'm saying? Like, because we already let the move play out. Now, if we do have a big meltdown, all right, cool. We might have a chance to get to like 671, 672. Contract becomes a little bit more valuable. We're able to make a little bit more money. If we could hold that, oh, we might get wicked. We might get wicked. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you don't get out them trades early, baby. I need a small push for some profit, like a very small push. Right now, we're currently at break even. So we need a very small push for some profit. And I'm not trying to, hey, I need to break this, bro. Up 3%, very light, very light, very light. No wicks here though. If we get, bro. If we get no wicks here, we might be in La La Land. Theta's really killing me, bro, because I really don't have much value in this contract. Like, so realistically, I'm going to sell this contract for dirt cheap. I'm talking about I'm going to be up for like 5 to 10% because I'm getting rocked by Theta. Like, there's not enough time in the market for this contract because I bought out of the money. If I bought in the money at like whatever this price is, like 672, I would have so much more value. But Theta's rocking me right now. So I literally have to exit this trade for probably like a 10% gain, which is cool if we stop wicking. We're still down 7%, even though we are in a good spot. Now we're down 3%. Now we're down 3%. So we're still in a good spot. Now we're down 7%. But look at Theta, bro. Like, look at that move. That move when we first got into the trade would have been immaculate. We would have been that would have been up 50% right there. But Theta is rocking me, bro. Time decay is rough, bro, on 0DTs, bro. You really got to get them things going early. That's why I think people like to trade like soon as the market open, because you don't have to fight with time decay as soon as the market opens. You can kind of just like, you can kind of chill. We're currently at break even. If we could break below 673, if we could break 673, I think we'll be at profit. We'll be at a slight profit. There we go. Come on. We are, we need a little bit more, bro. They're horny for this, bro. If we hit 673, there's an opportunity for us to take a small profit. But like the way we're just wicking out of this support area is just not great. I think I'm just gonna exit this. I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Nah, for real though. I do think I just gotta, just take it for what it is. I'm actually gonna put the contract at break even, and if we do dip again, it'll be a break even trade. But like holding this is just, I don't see much value in it. Especially we would have to break this, and it doesn't sit, bro. Like, we've gotten all the way down to $673.02, and then we push all the way back to 630. Like, we're not really having a lot of momentum to break through. Bought it here. So technically, we are lower than where we got in at. But because we bought out of the money, I bought a 670 call. Theta is whooping our ass right now. I'm just going to take a slight loss. I want to be done with this. I want to be completely done with this. And look, it just melted. Dude, I want to kill myself. You have to be kidding me, bro. You have to be shitting me. Oh my God, I want to kill myself. This is unbelievable, bro. But it goes to show that like the trade was right, the bias was right. It was just, what the fuck was that, bro? Literally, as soon as I said I'm gonna put it at below break even, it melts, bro. Oh my God. My sell order clicked and it said confirmed, and then it melted, and I said, oh wow, yeah, GG's, I'm done.